And welcome back to Hannity. Now, thanks to our commander-in-chief and his decision to negotiate with terrorists, his administration won't have to talk about that pesky little VA scandal for a couple of days, nor will anyone be focused on the departure of Secretary Eric Shinseki. How convenient. Here to weigh in on all this and more, author, columnist, our friend, Ann Coulter. What's your reaction to all this? You always have an interesting take on everything. Are you going to surprise me tonight?
I don't think we'll disagree, which may disappoint you. I don't think this is a way to distract from the VA scandal. I think this is worse than the VA scandal. What Obama has done here will not come as a surprise to those of you who have read my book, Treason. It does seem to fit right in line with a Democratic president. I mean, I keep waiting for someone to come out and say that at least all the news we have so far, oh, no, that's not true. Those emails weren't real. And no, the father didn't grow the beard in solidarity with the Taliban, and he didn't actually stand in the Rose Garden and thank Allah. He hasn't demanded the release of all terrorists from Guantanamo in return for the children we've killed. But I haven't really heard anyone leaping forward to say that all of this is untrue, and that the one we traded 5 hardened terrorists for himself deserted, got 6 Americans killed. Why are we doing anything to get this guy back? He's ashamed to be an American. He calls America disgusting. He wanted to leave, so he left. He got what he wanted.
I think that's well said. In other words, why do we even risk any? Look, the only caveat I would make to that, and you might even call me liberal for saying this, God forbid. I do worry because I've met too many of these guys that have had long deployments, that have PTSD. I do believe the Stockholm Syndrome is proven to be real, and for whatever reason, people take on the identity or at least sympathize with their captives. Things like that psychologically can happen, and it's our job. We sent them there to bring them home. In my opinion, that could have happened and may not have.
Perhaps, but I would recommend at that point that you read up on Jeremiah Denton, Sam Johnson, James Stockdale, who were held for 9 years in Japanese war camps, put in solitary confinement for 4 years, had their limbs ripped out of the sockets, had their backs broken, their legs broken. And when Jeremiah Denton was asked to provide them a propaganda video, he not only blinked out in Morse code torture, the first time the U.S. found out that our POWs were being tortured, but he said, the statement was beautiful. I can only paraphrase it. I don't know what's been going on, but I stand with my government, and I will until the day I die. Boy, we don't have them like Jeremiah Denton anymore. If this is what we have just given up 5 terrorists for, which, as many have pointed out, is putting all Americans at risk.
All right, and we'll see you back here in studio next week. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.